Hello, everyone. Welcome, traders. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Big news today. Bitcoin, guys. Big news of the day. Bitcoin broke big resistance that we've been talking about. Finally broke, and we have a perfect buy signal on a break of resistance. So we're going to open up today with Bitcoin. All right. If you guys see here, all right, Bitcoin broke a big resistance right here. Look right here, big resistance. That resistance was, and we've been calling for this, right at 110, 111. Big break of resistance. Buy signal came in right here. All right here. Our blue, let's remove this. Our blue arrow right here, guys, right here on this candle. All right, so that came in a few days ago. And right here on this candle right here, and had a good follow through today. All right, a good follow through. So today, this candle here was today's candle, which is Thursday. Wednesday right here, and Tuesday was our buy signal here. But big move after our buy signal here on the daily time frame. So currently Bitcoin is at, let's bring that back right here. Hold on. All right. So Bitcoin right now is trading at 115,993. So 116 guys on Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin finally broke out. That's a really good move on Bitcoin. We don't have any resistance above. So this was our resistance here. So we've passed resistance here. So Bitcoin could go anywhere, all right, for right now. So that's a big move on Bitcoin. Big news today on Bitcoin. Also, the indexes were up. So the Dow was up 192 points up. You guys can see that there for the day. All right. S&P was up right here. NASDAQ was up. And then the Russell was also up. So Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, all the indexes up for the day. All right. All right. Sectors are looking really good, right? All the sectors are up except for two of the sectors. All right. Tech. Let's take a look at tech right here. Tech also is holding well. All right. So all the sectors are up except for two. That's really good. All right. VIX is down, right? We were around 16 and change on the VIX. We finally broke below 16. So we're at 1578. We've been stuck in the 16 range on the VIX for about a couple of weeks, almost 3 weeks now, guys. So finally broke support on the VIX, and we are now at 1578. That's real good. And here we are. Here's support on the VIX. And you guys can see that here. Here we are breaking support on the VIX. So that's lower volatility, great for the markets, great for equities, okay? And here we are in July, and July can be a good month, all right, for equities. It is the summer month, all right? So that's really good. We'll see if we hold, right? If we can hold through August and September and make new highs, which is not typical, it's usually the reverse, then this market could really move for the second half of the year, all right? But we are making new highs on the S&P, on the NASDAQ. The Dow, we are really close. We'll check the Dow, all right? But I think we're really close to the all-time highs on the Dow. And the Russell is moving up nicely there, okay? In the futures market, the dollar is still holding at 97 and change, okay? So that's good, not breaking lower, all right? Recovered from 96, so still holding a big support here on the weekly time frame. Okay, Dow E-minis slightly up. All right, and hopefully last week was the 4th of July, so we did not trade last Friday because of the holidays. Markets were closed, so we'll look to trade live. So I hope you guys can join us in the morning as we go live to trade these E-minis, okay? And markets are moving, so that's great for these E-minis. We'll take a look at the US 30 and the NAS this evening, but I hope you guys can join us as we go live in the morning. All right, so 8 a.m. To 10 a.m. Eastern time will go live. Okay, so currently futures market E-minis holding up nicely for now. A bit of buying in the dollar, so that's good. Okay, again, in sectors, guys, sectors are holding up fine. Top sector is our tech sector right here. Good price action, good trend, nice breakout here, break of resistance right here. On the daily time frame, guys, buy signal was here, good markdown phase. Here is our markup. All right, we're in not even reaccumulation, guys. We're long past that, right? Which was right here. Good trend going, so we'll let it run. On the weekly time frame, we also have a buy signal on tech. All right, so we have a buy signal here in the technology sector. Looks very similar to Bitcoin, right? Guys, Bitcoin will follow these indexes. They go together right now. That's a great correlation, okay? So buy signal here, broke resistance here. All right, also good 3 weeks of buying here in tech after it broke resistance, but we've had some buyers in there for a while now, okay? So we need to follow those buyers, okay? So tech, no surprise. We've been in tech stocks, in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. No surprise there. Okay. All right. VIX on the big picture here, guys. Monthly time frame on the VIX. VIX, we keep coming lower. We are now at 1578. If we can get into perhaps not 14, but 13, let's say 13, we could see where the VIX might. Let's do this. We can bring this down right about here. 13. Yeah, 13 would be right about here. So current month, if we can see the VIX move lower, get into the 13, we could perhaps get a red candle. All right, for the month. That would be great. Okay, so we're making lower lows, lower highs. Price keeps coming lower on the VIX. Remember, as the VIX comes lower, below 20, low teens, good for stocks, good for equities, and guess what? Good for Bitcoin as well. Okay? All right, so the lower that the VIX comes down, right? Lower volatility, lower fear in the market, good for stocks. Okay? All right, the Mag 7s. Let's do this. We'll come back to the Mag 7s. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Looks good here. Wow. Okay, we'll come back to the Mag 7s. Let's take a look at the indexes. Okay, we've added, you guys know, we've added the 240-minute time frame on these indexes. Okay, so the 240, if buyers come in, if sellers come in, right? We're buying right now, guys. If sellers come in, right, we'll be able to get out quickly, right? We'll get quick alerts, sell alerts to get out quickly. So we're watching the 240 on each of these indexes here closely. What we don't want to have happen is leave it on the daily time frame, like right here, and sellers come in, and you know that could save us about a week worth of notice on the 240. Okay. All right. We don't do it all the time, but in this case, as we get in overbought here, all right, we need to pay attention to what the sellers could do. All right. So on the Dow, guys, on the 240-minute time frame on the Dow, we have a buy signal here. We buy signal here. So we're moving up nicely. We have big resistance here. All right. Yeah, this is the all-time highs here on the Dow. So we haven't broken the all-time highs yet, broken the big resistance yet, but we are getting close to having that happen here. Okay. Again, if sellers come in, these red candles here, these sell signals here, if sellers come in, we'll see that early, and we'll be able to call a sell signal in the markets. Okay, on the Dow. All right. On the daily time frame, guys, purpose, support, and resistance, we are overbought, but we are approaching resistance. Hopefully, we'll break through on the Dow daily. Weekly time frame on the Dow, we are right there, guys, at the all-time highs. All right. Don't fight the market. Monthly time frame, right? We're right there, right at that resistance, getting ready to break out. Look at that trend line right here. All right. Amazing trend higher. This market continues to go higher. Doesn't matter what happens, keeps pushing higher. Okay, so be in position, take advantage of these opportunities. All right, no concern right now with the market. Okay, on the S&P on the 240, guys, buy signal here on a break of resistance right here on the 240. And here we are breaking resistance currently here. Near-term resistance, yellow support and resistance, very bullish, reaccumulation, and we're getting past that purple. We've gotten past purple support and resistance, right? So we're breaking through, getting past that purple support and resistance. So we're continuing to make new highs on the S&P. Just amazing price action. Okay, on the 240, on the daily, here we are. All right, we are breaking through that purple support and resistance right here. Reaccumulation. Again, purple support and resistance, we are definitely overbought, but we can stay, this market can stay overbought for a long time, right? So we don't see any sellers coming in like it did here before. We are getting past that resistance right here. Let's see if that continues. S&P on the weekly time frame, buy signal here on the break of this resistance right here, and we are breaking out. Okay. If sellers come in, we will know. We will know early. This is why we do this every week. Okay. Monthly time frame on the S&P, we are breaking out here. Doesn't matter what we want, we follow the price action. All right. So buy signal right here. We're breaking higher, breaking resistance right here. Here we are, all green candles, yellow support and resistance. Nothing to do here on the NASDAQ, on the 240. That will help out your tech stocks. Okay, NASDAQ on the daily time frame, guys. NASDAQ on the daily time frame. Look here, we're getting past purple support and resistance, making new highs. Look at that candle here. Looks really good for another update, hopefully tomorrow. Weekly time frame on the NASDAQ. You guys see what's happening, right? Right? On every time frame, no sellers, right? Buyers, buyers, buyers. Okay. Weekly time frame here on the NASDAQ. We buy signal here. We are definitely breaking out here. On the weekly, on the monthly, we are breaking out. And on here we are, the Russell on the 240. All right, the Russell is the slower of the indexes. All right, so the slower mover of the 4 indexes. But guess what? We keep moving higher. Choppy, but we keep moving higher. A lot of resistance here, right in here, but good price action. Long way from the all-time highs, which is all the way up here, but for the Russell, that's really good. Russell on the daily time frame, buy signal here, guys. We are moving up. We're getting past purple support and resistance. That's good. Again, big resistance here and all-time highs up here. Weekly time frame, same thing here. All right, so overall, this market is extremely healthy. Surprised, right? We are very surprised by this price action. Market keeps moving higher, but surprised, but no surprise, not surprised, right? So we are surprised this time of the year, right? Based on seasonality, all right? But we've been moving higher since the correction back in April. Okay, April is right here, right? When we made that bottom, April, May, we've been moving higher ever since. So Bitcoin, again, buy signal here, keep moving higher on the daily, on the weekly. On Bitcoin, our buy signal is all the way down here on Bitcoin. All right, all the way down here, here, and then right here, weekly time frame, big break above that 111, 110, 111 mark. Okay, all righty. Gold, guys, is just holding for now. So gold is just holding right here for now. Silver, all right, silver is moving higher, right? Silver 33.75. So gold is settling, still holding its buy signal firmly here, right? But just holding right here. No major concern yet. If we do get a white candle, we'll pay attention to that. All right, but so far, all green candles, buyers are definitely in control there. And again, silver looks really good. Silver has been lagging, but really moving now. Crude oil, guys, nothing here. Okay, so crude oil, if we get below 60, what's that? 60 is right here. If we get below 60 and get below about 54, 55, we'll start watching it closely. If we get above resistance, which is about 78, we'll watch it closely for a trade, but otherwise nothing there. Bonds has no idea what it wants to do here. All right, so the TLT, which we watch, consolidating, right, trying to break out, did not give a buy signal, is back within, support is here, resistance is here, so no decision yet on bonds. Dollar is holding. We talked about the dollar on the daily, weekly here, and monthly. But let's take a look at pound yen, right? We're hoping that pound yen will break out of a big resistance. Let's take a look here. So pound yen, all right, still not breaking out of that resistance. We're going to make this smaller here so we can see the price action. All right, so here is our resistance here, guys, on pound yen on the daily time frame. We are looking to break out of this it's a year, almost a year, guys, and it has been a year of some difficult trading for Forex. And the dollar hasn't helped, and the yen hasn't helped, in particular pound yen. All right, so we've been caught up. This is July right here, July of last year, right? July, August, and here we are, July right here. So for 12 months, right? This is what pound yen has done. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so yeah, there have been some trades, but we haven't had a trend like this. So hopefully we do have a buy signal, and we are getting close to the upper range here of that resistance. So hopefully we can break through here finally and get a pop like we did in Bitcoin and start moving higher. Good news is all green candles, buy signal, and we are trading at the top of the range here rather than the bottom of the range here. All right, so we need that to break out to really get not only pound yen moving, but the Forex market. Okay, the good news is what we know is usually when the market consolidates for a long period of time, we get a breakout. Consolidate for a long period of time, we get a breakout. Hopefully this time we've consolidated for almost a year. Hopefully we get a breakout and a new buy signal on the weekly time frame. So we consolidated here, right? You see the difference in the candles here? Red, green, white, mixed, right? No buy signals. We broke out to the box here, got a buy signal here, sell signal here, consolidated, right? Broke out, finally broke out here. All right, nice long trend here. So Here is where we make money, guys. We can make money here in these trends, make money here in these trends, consolidating right now. Hopefully, right here we are right now, break out, reaccumulation, get a buy signal, and get pound yen moving again. Monthly time frame, same thing. Wider range here, wider range here. Let's do this. I like to do this so that it makes it easier for us to see the price. Forget what anyone is telling us, right? Doesn't matter. We focus on the price action only, and we use our systems to help us and guide us. So monthly time frame, pound yen, same thing. We are looking to break out buy signal here, all green candles on the monthly time frame. The Japanese yen does the reverse. So as pound yen moves higher, yen pairs move higher. All right. The yen in the futures market needs to move lower. So let's do this. It's been caught up. Same thing here on a tight range, which is not helping us, helping the Forex market as a whole. So we got tight resistance here. Okay, we'll look to break through the bottom here of that support line. Okay, so good news is in pound yen, yen pairs, we're near the highs, break through that resistance there. Okay. All right, current positions. Let's go through current positions. We do not have any long positions. Those of you who took the long trade on the 60-minute time frame in some of the yen pairs, good job. We do have some trades on the 240. No shorts here, no shorts, red here. No shorts on the 60, no shorts on the 240, no shorts on the long 60. We do have shorts long. We have longs in Monster Scalper on the 240. Okay, so let's go through those. Current positions long in Monster Scalper on the 240. We have been very conservative with sending out alerts because of the tide consolidations in Forex. Okay, so continue to be careful. If we can see the yen, pound yen, and the yen pairs really break out, right, we might start to see some better movements. Okay, so CAD yen, guys, buy signal here, broke resistance. All right, good trade going here. We're still holding. All right, here we are. We have some near-term resistance reaccumulation. So if we can get past the highs here, here we are here, buy signal here. That's for about 100 pips. We could see it moving higher here. The good news is it's holding. So CAD yen on the 240 holding right now. Swiss yen. All right, Swiss yen, good trade going here, guys. Buy signal here. All right, 178. All right, and guess what? 183. That's about 500 pips going right here. Really good trade, Swiss yen. Buy signal here, all green candles, nothing to do. It has pulled back to the moving average. Let's see what it does, but nothing to do there. Euro yen, guys, buy signal here, trading right at support right here. White candles, we need a bounce. Okay, so we'll need a bounce to come in and continue to move higher. Test the highs here, right? This yellow line here, and break through reaccumulation. So Euro yen looks good. HKD JPY, buy signal here, a bit of a pullback, right? It's watching this resistance here. We might call this a high here for now. All right, so it is watching this resistance right up here. Let's see if we can pull that back, all right? Get buyers to come on in, reverse, and keep moving higher. All green candles, nothing to do here, okay? That's HKD JPY. USD JPY, USD JPY. All right, same thing here. Buy signal here, pulling back a bit. Keep an eye on it. Purpose, support, and resistance there. ZAR yen, buy signal here. All green candles. We need to get past the highs here. Do not trust this market. All right, so do not trust Forex, guys. Still very choppy. This market is still very choppy. It hasn't broken out. Okay, so pound yen, yen pairs, they're trying to break out. So be careful. Still choppy. We could get sellers in at any time. So ZAR yen buy signal here, holding for now. Aussie yen, some new trades, right? Aussie yen, right? Buy signal here. We got a red candle, got back in right here. All right, got past purple support and resistance. That's good, and it is breaking a high here. So that is good for a little over 100 pips so far. So still early in the trade on the 240. Remember, on the 240, guys, if things really take off, okay, we could stay in the trade for about a month. All right, a month or more. All right, a month or more. So this is very early here in the trade. Pound yen. All right, pound yen buy signal here, still holding that resistance. Pull back a bit. We needed to hold support, get some green candles to come in, and continue to move higher. It needs to get out of this area right here to work out. SGD JPY buy signal here, holding purple support and resistance, guys. All right, we always need to be aware of that. All right, purple support and resistance. Getting overbought there. Not that we can't break through and move higher. Just be cautious of that. Okay. All right. Let's go through Stock Boss. Okay. So current positions in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. So the markets were up today. Let's see how these small cap stocks did in Stock Boss. Indexes are performing well, but let's see. All right, Stock Boss, guys, small caps. Let's take a look. As usual, your symbol will be here to the left. Current price action will be here. We are looking for white candles. If we get a white candle, we'll continue to hold. Red candle, that's our sell signal, red candles. Okay. White arrow sell signal. Okay. But green candles will hold. Those are buyers. And white candle will continue to hold. All right. So symbols will be here. First one, AMTX, guys, buy signal was at 186. Right. Made its target here. So just be aware of that. This is where we have sellers. Sellers are sitting here at 358. All right. So it's right here. Here is where sellers came in before. They're so tricky, right? Even here is where they came in, and they really came in here. Here we are. All right. Our buy signal again, 189, 189. We're trading at 303. All right. All green candles. So just be aware of that. If that gives a red candle here or a sell signal, just close the trade. Otherwise, we'll look for it to break through, hopefully, and move higher here. Okay? All right. ABAT, that's holding firm for now. Let's go through this quickly here. So holding. Holding all green candles. All right. Good buy signal. Nice breakout here. CLF. Good price action here. Good price action. GPRE looks good. All right. UEC, guys, that gave a white arrow here. Sell signal. Red candles. We need to close that. So follow your system. If you're trading the system, Stock Boss, you want to follow your system. Okay. FIX looks good. GLDD close. Our buy signal was at 942. All right. Closed the other day here. Red candle, white arrow here. Close the trade, please. Okay. GLDD. Close the trade, please. Green candles holding here. Holding. Good. All right. ZVIA, guys. Buy signal was right here, right around 318. Red candle came in here today. Hard to see that here. Closed at 277. Close the trade, please. Close the trade, please. White candle will continue to hold. For now, these alerts. ITUB. All right, guys. This one met its target here. Look here, right? Perfect trade as far as reaching its target. Look at that. All right, so buy signal was here at 557. All right, here is where we have a lot of that resistance here. This is where sellers came in before. Here we are. Made a nice move here. Gap down today though, right at that support line. That's a big gap down, and forced to close the trade here by our system. Stock boss, so close the trade, please. Hold in. All right. All right. AN and X buy signal here, guys. Sellers came in. All right. Close the trade here. Now it's gapped. It's spiked down and made a move higher up, right up here. But guess what? We got a sell signal. I have to close it. Got to close it. Okay. All right. All right, green candles here, all green candles. So we have some trades closing in stock boss, okay? We'll watch that. All right, hold in. All right, so pay attention to the right side of the screen here. All right, NAGE, guys. Good trade here that closed, so we have to close, okay? All right, so buy signal here on a break of this resistance right here. Where buy signal was here, broke support right here, guys, broke support. Red candle here, white arrow. So a buy signal was right around 844. Sell signal at 1179. We've got to close it. Have to close it. All right. Follow your rules. Buy our systems. If you're using our systems, you have to, right? It's going to force you to do the right thing every single time. All right. The goal in this is want to take small losses, big wins. We want to let our winners run like this one here and cut our losers quickly. That's how we do this. All right. Every time. All right. Just like this. Let those winners run. We need those winning trades to pay for our losing trades. Okay. I know as traders, we do not want to take a loss. And then guess what? We're in the wrong business, right? So BB, guys, buy signal was here at 403. Really didn't hold. Red candle came in today at 411. Close the trade, please. Take that loss. Your first loss will be always your best loss. We don't want that small loss right here. Bought here. Sold here. We don't want that's a small loss or a small profit. We don't want that to turn into a larger loss. Okay, so check your emotions. Keep your emotions at bay. All right, hold in. Good price action. Good price action here. Good. All right. So that's it for Stock Boss. So we did have a few trades that closed. Overall, market still holding strong. We'll take a look at Heat Seeker. See how we are doing as far as opportunities. Okay. Bull Master large cap stocks. Let's take a look here. This should hold. Most of this should hold fairly well. Going to be more expensive stocks. These stocks here, most of these they've been running for a while. Okay, so buy signal here, CMP buy signal came in at $12 and change, 22.44. Great trade here. Okay, all right. I know we wish they would all be like this, but hey, a lot of them are moving. CRS moving here. Nice trade going there. Let them run. All right, good. Good, good, good. Nice trade going here. Look at that. Buy signal is at 11, trading at 16 and trade and change there. Good. Good. All right. AXON, we've got to close that. A buy signal came in, a break of this resistance, 591. Not a bad trade here, guys. Red candle came in today. Sell signal, perfect sell signal. Absolutely perfect. On a break of support here, right? 732. Close the trade, please. It is done. All right. Regardless of the fundamentals, we don't care. BYRN, similar trade here. Buy signal was at $22. Big red candle came in today. Lots of selling here came in, guys. Closed today at the low, 25.42. Close the trade, please. We don't want this to happen, so we have to close it. That's holding. That's holding. Holding. And we have quite a bit here. GEV holding nicely there. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good price action. Nice breakout. Good. Good trade going. All right, ARLO, guys, buy signal came in at 1120. Let's call that 1124. Broke support today. Sell signal came in at 1625. So we bought here, sold here. Time to get out. Nice, nice. Wow, it's 741. Whew. All right, let's go through this quickly. Well, we have to make sure we manage this, okay? So if we go later this evening, that's fine. NFG, buy signal here. Red candles here, close the trade. Oh, come on. Trying to move too fast here. Oh, come on. I lost my spot here. NFG. I hate when this happens. Hold on. NFG. Oh, I removed it already, so it's not here. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's go back here. Okay. So holding. We went through this already. Holding. All green candles. Holding. So we've got to make up for some time here. So let's go through this quickly. All green candle. Okay, so NFG, we did not get it out here. So let's close that. NFG here. All right. We've got to clean things up. Good. All right, PFS, all right, MTG, buy signal here, right, gap down, two days of selling here, close the trade, please. All right. XP, guys, buy signal came in right around $16. All right. Red candle came into here, sell signal on a break of support. Close the trade, please. XP. All right. Close that. Good. Looks good. Good. We do have a few symbols closing, but overall, guys, overall, really good. And with these indexes moving higher right now, markets still healthy. These large cap stocks are still healthy, performing well. Good price action here. Look at this one. Right, look at Robinhood, guys. That buy signal came in at $50. Look where it's trading at. When we call this alert, this was at $50, guys, and change. Trading at $98. Right, really good move there. Robinhood. All right. We've got 15 minutes and we'll be done. I just want to make sure we go through these current trades in both Stock Boss and Bullmaster, okay? Now, we will not add any alerts this evening. All right. We'll probably do that on Sunday. All right. ZS, beautiful trade here. Let's take a look. What a beautiful trade. If you guys want an example of a really, I mean, lots of consolidation, but after the breakout, right? After the breakout, entry and exit, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So ZS, our buy signal came in here when the price broke resistance. A lot of traders, new traders especially, right, shy away from buying when the price breaks resistance, okay? But, you know, we want to make sure we follow the process. But a lot of times, all right, we will, when the price breaks out, just like Bitcoin, guys, right? When it breaks a big resistance, right, it tends to move higher, all right, not lower, all right, not lower. Okay, so buy signal here, broke support right here. So the buy signal came in at 216. Sell signal came in today, broke support, all right, at 293, 296 there. So close the trade, please. ZS. And that's it for large caps. Keep an eye on TLN. Buy signal was here. And we are right at that support, so we need buyers to come in and hold the line there at support. Okay? All righty. US 30 and NAS traders, we'll look for some opportunities tomorrow on the smaller time frame. Let's take a look here. See what's setting up. On the US 30, you have a wide range here. Okay, we do have a buy signal. After that, we had some red candles here. So we'll see what it does in the morning when we go live on the smaller time frames. On the daily time frame, we have purple support and resistance, just like we did here. But again, we have some really good price action. Hopefully, we can break through here. So we'll look for some entries there. On the NAS 100, right, in a tight consolidation here on the 60. We are moving higher on the daily here, but we need to break through here. Let's see if we can have that. That can happen. Have that happen in the morning. All right, Stock Boss and Bull Master. Let's see what's going on with Heat Seeker. We're going to run this here. We track about over 21,000 stocks. We got 98 right now stocks in Heat Seeker. Here's some new opportunities here, which are highlighted here. I think the last time we ran this we had about 80, right? So still holding firm. There's a small caps, large cap stocks in Bull Master. Let's scan that. Again, 22,134. So that's about the same. So they're still holding. At least we've got a lot more opportunities than a few months back when we had that correction. Okay. Monster Scalper. Let's go through Monster Scalper and then we'll be done. Okay. We'll be done. As far as volatility on the 240, we've got about 50%, a little bit more than 50% volatility. Okay, we'll take that. At least we're not all the way up here, batting 20, 30% volatility. Okay, so we've got more volatility. All right, we have consolidation in here on the 240. On the 60-minute time frame, we've got more volatility moving here. So we had some pairs that are breaking out. We'll take a look. Okay, so we have more volatility here. And we've brought in Forex Dominator, not to get trades, but to figure out what's going on with this market. Okay, so we want to see some breakouts in Forex Dominator on the daily time frame. It is also consolidating, right? About 50% consolidation on the daily time frame here. Okay, so let's look for some opportunities to go long. All right, long in the Kiwi pairs. Let's see, Kiwi, Aussie, and Yen pairs. Okay, so Aussie dollar has a buy signal here on the 60-minute time frame. On the daily, it is breaking out. Daily is right here. Okay, now we haven't called this, so you want to trade it, trade accordingly. All right, Aussie New Zealand, great trade going there on the 60. Aussie Swiss, right? It's breaking out there. Okay. Aussie CAD, good trade going here on the 60-minute time frame. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that trade. We're trying to be a bit cautious there. So it's up to you guys. We're going to call. No. New Zealand dollar, the buy signal was here. That's up about 30 pips there or so. That's gone here. If you want to trade it, you certainly could, but it's gone. If you're not trading, remember guys, all right, when we do this, this is for educational purposes only. If you do not have our system, if you don't trade with us, okay, please don't take these trades. If you're trading with us, the buy signal is here. Just keep in mind, right? You still could perhaps get in, but it can certainly pull back. The target is here, but buy signal is here. After the red candle here, you could get in about right here. So it's still fairly close, but we're not calling it, okay? Same thing with New Zealand CAD. All right, we have white candles here on the daily. The buy signal came in right at this line. That is still fairly close here. Okay, we like the yen pairs. So let's see what we've got here on the 60. All right, so we're going to call. We know we have buyers on the 240. So we have buyers already. All right, a lot of these trades we're already in on the 240. So New Zealand yen, all right, buy signal, NZD. USD long. on the 60-minute time frame. So we're going to stick with the yen pairs, guys. All right, so good buyers here. If you want to trade the Aussie, want to trade the Kiwi, that's fine. We've just had too much consolidation, and we just want to focus the trading, okay, at this time. If Forex opens up, we can spread the wealth a bit there, okay? So New Zealand yen buy signal here came in an hour ago and is holding, and it's breaking resistance here. So NZD JPY long 60 minutes. I might have said USD. So NZD JPY long. Okay, you guys should see that there, and it is breaking resistance there. Okay. Wait for SGD JPY. They're setting up. Wait for them. TRY JPY not ready yet. USD JPY is setting up. A buy signal will come in on a break of resistance here. So keep an eye on these, okay? Same thing for HKD JPY. That's setting up nicely, holding here. Euro yen, all right. Swiss yen, they're nice little pullback, and they're setting up. CAD yen is setting up nicely. And Aussie yen, we're going to call Aussie yen, AUD JPY long on the 60-minute time frame. And we'll post this in the SKOOL community. We have a good buy signal on the 60-minute. Right, here is our buy signal here, and it is breaking out. That's reaccumulation. Here we are right here. We don't need that. Here we are. Breaking resistance here, buy signal. We have buyers on the daily. Green candles here, buy signal. All right, so good price action. Let's see if we can get another trade like this. Okay, so just be careful trading, right? Not only Forex, but on the 60-minute time frame. Just be careful. Okay, so New Zealand yen and Aussie yen. Let's see if we can add more trades to the 240. All right, Aussie dollar. Again, if you guys want to trade the Aussie pairs, the Kiwi pairs, you certainly can. We might miss it, but we want to stay focused on these yen pairs, okay? So ZAR yen, we're in. Dollar yen, we're in. SGD, we've called that. New Zealand yen. So we're going to add New Zealand yen, right? It's breaking out under 60. It's also breaking out under 240. So we haven't called it yet on the 240. Fine. The buy signal is here. We had some red candles, but we're now finally breaking resistance there. So New Zealand yen on the 60 and the 240. Again, we'll post this in the SKOOL community. If you guys haven't joined our SKOOL community, you want to do that. The link is in the chat, okay? So you can follow us, follow our traders in the SKOOL community, okay? Yen pairs, guys, they're moving. These yen pairs are moving. We're getting some decent trades going. All right, look at here. Decent trades going here. Euro yen. All right, look at Swiss yen. Okay, so CAD yen, we're in already. Yes. And then Aussie yen, we've called that. Nice move here. Be careful with the dollar. I know the dollar looks like it's moving higher here. Guys, don't be fooled by this, okay? So although we've got some up here, it's blue. Look at the price action. So always go to your price chart, okay? Your trading window. So nothing here. Euro pairs. All right, we do have some euro pairs trading, but nothing. So the yen pairs, guys, the yen pairs, okay? All right, want to take a quick look at, really we're going to use Monster Scalper, Forex Dominator for big picture. And I want to see what the buying is on Forex dominator here. So ZAR yen has a buy signal. That's moving higher there. We want to see how many pairs have buy signal. SGD, JPY has a buy signal in Forex dominator on the daily. New Zealand yen has a buy signal on the daily. So that's 3 so far. Pound yen has a buy signal moving up. So that's 4. Euro yen, 5. Swiss yen, 6. CAD yen, 7. And Aussie yen buy signal here. That's 8. Out of how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 pairs. All right. We might have a rotation here, right? Or not a rotation, but a move. All right. So we've got things shaping up here. Aussie yen, that's a recent buy signal there. So yen pairs are shaping up. We've looked at pound yen, and we know that we're getting ready to break out or looking to break out. Okay, so if we look here, let's go back here, and we're right on time. All right, we're right on time. All right, Asian markets just open up. That's the bell there for that market. Pound yen, you see what's going on here. So we're looking to break out in pound yen. But the big news, guys, this week is Bitcoin. Nice break. All right. If you were looking to short this and you thought that price action would, right, resistance would hold right here, sellers would come in, you've lost. You're being squeezed right now. That's why we don't play that game. All right, we wait. Okay, so good example here. Big move. Big congratulations to Bitcoin. 116, amazing move here. All right, so hopefully, if you guys traded the smaller time frame, good job. Okay, but we'll trade it. We'll look for a trade in the morning. So we might, based on how things are moving, if we have time, we might look for a trade on the smaller time frame on Bitcoin. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. Make sure you join the SKOOL community. Okay, and I'll see you guys there. Take care. Bye-bye. Bitcoin.